Yeah, we basically gonna talk about a lot of things that we always do, as we always do. Basically, building up our communities, economic growth, and reaching out to our youth. But first we're gonna talk about a topic that I want to talk about, that I want you to tell me about, and that's the song that you just put out there about what 2-3 days ago.
Oh wow, they're watching us die.
Yeah, they watching us die. Now that song is a great song. It's in honor of Nipsey Hussle, Tupac Shakur, Biggie, Old Dirty Bastard, you name it, and it's nice. So we'll be playing that, and pretty soon we'll be playing it in rotation as well, right?
Appreciate that.
Also, I might be we're gonna play Westside Baby, the son of Westside Baby Girl. That's the name of it. Yeah, he's part of Go Get 'Em Inc. Incorporated.
Okay.
That's my team. So what's up with you anyway, Mr. Young Pharaoh?
I'm just making money, making moves. Making music. That's what I do. So really, I just been releasing solo singles rather. But I'm about to drop the album, the Akmain album, coming in June, so everybody can be tuned in for that. Right now, I'm at 17 songs. You know what I'm saying?
Now, I know you made a couple of mixtapes recently, Cross My Heart and Intergalactic.
Yeah.
I love both of them. What I love,
I just dropped Resurrection.
It's all love. What was it?
Resurrection. Did you get a chance to check that out?
No, I haven't, but I will be. You know me.
Definitely.
I'm always supporting when it comes to you. We family.
Exactly.
So it's always gonna be love right there. But I definitely like Cross My Heart and Intergalactic. I've been playing them ever since I got Google Play. I didn't have Google Play. Now I got Google Play over. I used to have it, but I had to go get it back because I wanted to make sure I got everything that you had out there.
Exactly. Appreciate that too. Appreciate that support. But yeah, you can tune into the Schizo Vision Films. That's the YouTube channel. Subscribe and hit the notification button, and you can get updated on all the new releases.
Yeah, you got a movie on there too, don't you?
Road to Riches, yeah.
Road to Riches is nice.
Road to Riches,
one of my favorite songs by you is Pain Deep.
My Pain Deep, yeah.
That song is deep. It was dedicated to your mother, my auntie.
And if you watch the movie, you will see in the movie it really happened like that. Like I was in the studio and got the phone call from my brother. He told me what happened, you see what I'm saying? So I freestyled that song the next day. I never wrote the song, it was real, you know what I mean?
Oh man, that broke our hearts. Our whole family was in tears. Just like when Mike passed, my raw.
R.I.P. My raw, that's my dog.
Yeah, he was a good dude. We made a song called, you made a song called Swear I'm Thankful, but the video had all of us in it.
It's on Road to Riches. It's the last video, second to last video on Road to Riches.
So Miss Queen, do you want to chime in on this conversation or anything?
Of course. Good morning.
Miss Queen, how you doing?
I'm good, and you? You can just call me Decisive.
I call her Queen.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you so much for being here today.
Most definitely.
I'm gonna backtrack a little bit, and I want you to tell me about your beginning. Like, what got you started? What got you motivated to start rapping? Yeah, absolutely.
I was just on the block, I ain't gonna lie.
Okay.
My dude Tone used to beat on the rail. Shout out to Tone, Anthony on Emory, whatever the case may be. But I was just chilling past time, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Past time.
Yeah.
I think people liked my voice, and I had good styles. You know what I'm saying? A lot of styles, music, whatever not. So it just motivated me to keep going. But,
What about the music that you do? Like the titles of your songs are meaningful. I haven't heard them yet. I'm gonna be listening to them today. But you got some meaningful titles here: Resurrection, They Were Watching Us Die, Cross My Heart, Intergalactic. Those are meaningful titles.
It's real though. You know what I mean? I'm more like a messenger with it, but help the medicine go down. So I blend it in with a little. You know what I mean? But it's real deep.
Yeah. What draws your message on these songs, especially
Just
They're
real
Watching Us
life.
Die?
It's just real life. That song ain't even really about me if you really pay attention to it. I had to humble myself. It just was a natural song. It was organic, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I made the song. I just liked it, you know what I'm saying? Like, dang, it wasn't about me though.
Right.
But it was at the same time. You see what I'm saying? Because we all connected. It's all about us.
Yeah,
you know
definitely.
So,
Yeah.
And it was paying homage. It was so much. And then I just made the song. And when I actually listened to it a couple times, I was like, dang, I was like, this is a good song. You know what
You
I'm
should see the video though. Man.
I made like 3 songs that day, so it was like.
That's what he do. He like my version of Tupac. You know what I'm saying? He's just being there grinding and working, and that's what it's all about. You know what I'm saying? If you got a passion for something, you go ahead and work with that passion and put it out there.
That's what it is, though.
Right, that's awesome. So you said that you just got done with some more songs, Cross My Heart.
Oh, that was two other mixtapes, Intergalactic, Cross My Heart,
Okay,
and
okay.
Resurrection. They
So-
all on YouTube though.
Yeah, so tell me about Cross My Heart.
Cross My Heart was just a collection of songs. It was a project I was working on while I was traveling. And even the intro track is all across the globe. I actually recorded that in Carolina, so I was, I'm city, state to state, just making music, just living life. I'm just telling my story, really.
Yeah.
But it's all inspired by life, though, real life stories. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's deep, you know.
Most definitely.
But see, that's the way it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be deep. You're supposed to be able to.
But you can't. Me personally, I feel where you coming from.
Mhm.
But I don't like to say what something's supposed to be. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah.
I just appreciate what it is.
Well, that's what it is. You gotta appreciate music. It's like appreciating life.
Exactly.
You know,
it's designed differently for different people.
Right,
I
exactly.
understand that though.
But yeah, I'm just.
But I see where you coming from. And I feel you
Yeah.
100%. Dirty Red. Dirty Red.
What's up, bro? I'm looking at what's up,
What's
Chris?
up, baby?
How you doing?
I'm alright.
What's up, big boy?
We have two
What's up,
more
Chris?
guests that just walked into the building. My man, Dirty Red, known as Gene Miller, also known as Seven Management, Seven Management, and my man Skrilla. How you doing, Skrilla?
I'm doing
How
now.
everybody doing? What's going on? What's going on?
What's
Peace and
going
love.
on?
Basically, we was over here talking about what skits got coming out. Well, Young Pharaoh got out here as far as music goes. He done dropped 3 mixtapes in 1 week.
Ridiculous.
Right.
Ridiculous.
And that's crazy, but that's the grind. That's the humble works he do. You know what I'm saying? He put it together, and this is just him.
I know it.
He know anyway. He can't tell.
Music, videos,
It's all him.
production is all him. You know,
Exactly.
you don't get that, and you know, you don't get it. You don't find it. You know,
Mhm.
I love his work ethic. You know what I'm saying?
He's always been a grinder.
Oh yeah.
But that's instilled in the family. I ain't gonna lie to you. My brother is a grinder. You know.
Right.
Shout out to Johnny Dollar.
Yeah. Big
Oh,
shout
yeah.
out to Johnny.
Johnny.
You know, we've always been that way. It's instilled in our blood. You know what I'm saying?
I only mess with certain people, especially in this business,
Mhm.
as far as even to being associated.
Right.
You know, when Flick introduced me to this guy,
Mm-hmm.
and unfortunately, some things happened in his life where we didn't really get to really know each other right after we met each other.
Right.
It was another 2 years. Wasn't 2 years? How long?
I went down in Nova. I was in Nova, I think.
Yeah.
2 years.
About 2 years before I actually got to know.
Yep. That's
Right. Well, that's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? And I wish, because they had worked on a project, the Money Game project, that was just dope. You know, and me and Flick pushed it as far as we could push it.
Big up to Take a Flick.
Yeah, shout out Flick.
But if he had been home, the people that was requesting concerts that we couldn't do because he wasn't here, it might have changed the whole ball game. Just being honest with you. Being honest with you. You know, so I know the guy. I mean, we gonna call him Young Pharaoh now though.
That's why, hey,
You know what I'm
king,
saying?
man. That's what it is.
You know what I'm saying?
All power to you, bro.
Power.
Power. Appreciate
You know what I'm
you.
saying?
You already know, you know what it is.
You know, and like I say, out of all of that, that's where Seven Nation Management came from. You know, that's why I chose to name my management company Seven Nation Management, because I am Seven Nation. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I got you.
7th Street, Seven Nation. People used to discern it. It's family.
You know how
what
many
I'm saying?
people throw up them sevens, man?
Right, and it started from this guy
Right.
and Take a Flick. You know,
know?
so, but it's great that we was able to create a movement
Mm-hmm.
that
Oh yeah, we set it up too.
everybody was able to be, and still able to be a part of, whether they associated or loosely associated.
Right.
Lucci, you know what I'm saying? If it wasn't for that, I would have never came to Urban Survival. I would have never
U.S.
hooked up with Luch.
Yeah, what's up, Luke?
You know,
I've been rocking with
AKA
Luke.
You know,
ATM Skrill.
Everybody changed their name.
For a long time, been
It's a
rocking.
new move, you know. We still on business ethics, like my brother said. Not to cut him off, but if it wasn't for those movements and that whole section right there in Session of Life and this career that we all pushing for, it would have never been what it is today.
Exactly.
And I feel like we all have evolved into better entrepreneurs, not just artists, but actually business minded and business hands on. Like we actually put in all the work that need to be done to get machines rolling. But what people really don't understand is that each person is an individual, but we family.
Exactly.
So it's a difference when you got yourself a committee, a crew, a clique, and you got family. So we all got our own thing going on, but at any given time, it's one call away. Everybody support each other in so many ways. Like it's bigger than music. We got real life situations going on.
Facts.
When I was 2 years ago, when I was looking at 27 years to life up in the county for 9 months, my U.S. brothers and sisters made sure my books was good. You understand me? I wasn't missing a meal. You know, Dollar visit me every day.
Big up, Dollar.
Every day. So this a family thing, you know what I mean? And we all gonna support each other till the wheels fall off.
Right. Right. Now, I see Urban Survival will be in a lot of movements. You know what I'm saying? I've been involved with them as well. Like the loss of that young lady, the little girl that died over on Harvard, in Lee Road.
Yes, sir.
Y'all was the main ones focused on trying to get that family, you know what I'm saying, and build up on the community. That's why another reason why I wanted to bring that topic up. And how do y'all feel about building up your community, which I already know you do because I see it.
Yeah, it's
Right.
real.
You know, it starts from the community. Everything that we live, breathe, and talk about is from these communities.
Exactly.
Right. 'Cause
So
we part of it.
you have to give back. It's not even, I don't call it giving back. I call it participation.
Playing your
Right.
part.
You have to, you know what I'm saying? You have to build each cornerstone
Right.
from which you can. You know, and it's so important not only for ethics and morale reasons, but because we are genuine people. You know what I mean? It's like, you know, I got 4 kids. You understand where I'm coming from? I couldn't even imagine like getting a call like that or something like that. You know, and if I can do anything to bring closure or comfort to somebody, it is what it is.
Right.
You know, and that's why I like being around my brothers, because I know that they all feel the same way.
And I see all the book bag drives. Like I said, y'all do a lot for the community.
Right.
A lot of things that people don't even see. You know what I'm saying?
It's not for entertainment
Right.
purposes.
Right.
Exactly.
You know, it's for the people that we're doing it for. You know, if a camera or something show up, oh, we'll bless it.
Yeah.
But at the same time, that's not what we out there for. We're not out there to shuck and jive and all of that. We out there to do something for the community.
We're trying to build a nation.
You know what I mean?
We're trying to wake up our people and inspire others to do greater in life. You know, it's bigger than a corner. It's bigger than the city alone. But it starts at home. You know, it takes a village to raise a whole. You know where I'm going with this. We all got to put our efforts and abilities to the highest capability that we can put it to.
Right.
If we take our time and really focus on what's going on in these inner city communities, you know, 5th Ward, not all the wards, you know, if you really focusing on what's going on, this younger youth need guidance. I feel like my generation is the last generation of this savior of morals, respect, you know, and prosperity.
Yeah. And I love that. I love that.
And we need to come together. And I can tell you what, every last member of U.S. and the 7 Nation, we make sure we put forth that effort, and that's a blessing.
Right.
It comes in numbers.
And not sit up here talking like we angels. We always out there from the street.
Everybody, yeah.
You know, and
That's how we know what they're going through, though.
right,
Basically.
exactly.
But
They pain deep.
But at the same, go ahead.
I'm sorry. I just want to chime in real quick and tell you guys, first of all, thank you for coming.
Hey.
It's good to see you again.
How you doing?
Good, you. First of all, I gotta commend you guys on what you're doing. You know, I go way back with dollar bills, so
Right.
you know, like what you guys are doing is beyond words. And first of all, I want to
Appreciate
thank you. You know, because I hate my neighborhood. You know,
Yeah.
I hate that. You know, the younger culture what they're inspired upon is monuments of nothingness. Like,
Right.
what, you know, us growing up, you know, we had inspiration and we drew from inspiration and we didn't ignore the people in front of us.
Right.
You know, because you can't move
But they're part
forward
of the
without it.
systematic brainwashing as
And
well.
you know, it's more than systematic brain because at the end of the day, what affects us outside
It's gonna affect
doesn't
you inside.
Exactly, and it starts from home. How about
They
that?
don't-
It
they
is.
homeless.
It starts
It
from
is.
home.
They
It
homeless.
starts from home in the
They
neighborhood.
homeless out there though.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's true.
Facts.
not everybody,
But
not
not everybody,
everybody.
but a lot of
And it's
them.
and look,
And
let me
just
tell you
ain't gonna
something. At
rub
the
it
end of the
in,
day,
neither.
because I've been through some,
I understand
I
where
used
you're
to sleep on
going
a park
with
bench.
this.
you
Right.
know,
I used to sleep on
you
the
know
park
what I'm
bench. I
saying,
understand.
and you know when I look for help, it wasn't
It wasn't
always
always
there.
there.
Right.
You know, so it's like, what do you want
But-
for yourself
But you
in
Right.
life?
just like
That's-
I
that's
said, you
it,
picked
right.
yourself up.
Right.
Yeah,
Exactly,
I
exactly.
had to because it was
It's-
nobody but me, and then I had younger siblings. It was nobody but me, and I'm not taking away from my mother and father, but you know they had their own issues in life too, and they were young having me.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? So I had to find what I wanted in life. I knew I was uncomfortable.
Inspiration.
You know what I'm saying? And then I don't like looking on my damn shoulders. You know, because I sold dope and everything.
But you know,
Woman in
it's
the mirror.
it's a culture now that, and it's you know, because I hate to, they just savages, because they're not.
Mhm.
They are
Right.
children,
Yeah.
Exactly.
and
Misguided.
I know what was happening when I was growing up. You know, I came up in the 90s.
Mm-hmm.
My daddy and them came up in them 70s and them 80s.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and
It was a shit
like
show.
my brother Young Pharaoh just said,
Mhm.
you know,
Mm-hmm.
it's a systematic design.
Mm-hmm.
But
You know, so you separate the women from the men, and then the children are hopeless.
right.
And now that's what has been created.
Yeah.
Real hopelessness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because now I don't have any pride. I don't have any I'll do anything.
Mm-hmm. But what do you mean by when you say separation?
We'll
Because see, I think that's a personal push when you talk about separation of men and women in their homes.
if you don't mind, I'm gonna break it
Go
down.
ahead.
Okay, so like my father now, and most of the people from their generation, they grew up with a family structure,
Mm-hmm.
Mother and father.
mother and father,
Together.
and they seen the wheels rolling.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
As time went on, you know, you had the Black Power movement, number one,
Mm-hmm.
which the woman is definitely the base of it.
Mm-hmm.
So some people somewhere along the way figured out, hey, I must remove the woman
Mm-hmm.
from the structure, because the man, he needs her. That's the backbone. You understand where I'm coming from? If you take away the vertebrae, the body can't function.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And we must turn them against each other. So how do I do that? I create
Independent woman was created.
I create a financial system
with government
that-
assistance.
that okay,
Definitely child support.
now the man, he can't work, but at the same time I'm telling the woman, listen, be all you can be.
Mm-hmm.
You equal to a man, so go out and get you a job.
Right.
And there's nothing wrong with that, so don't get me twisted out there in radio land. But
Because why can't he work?
right, well, if there's only a certain amount of jobs and you kill half the job force and you give the other half of the job to the women, he doesn't have a job to go to.
It's like you
So
said.
now I feel this you're not a man.
Mm-mm.
You're not a man. You can't pay my bills. You can't pay my medical. You can't feed my children. I have no respect for you. So now that message is passed down generationally. It's the women saying, hey, you know, F him. The men saying, I want to be a player, because that's the image that they see.
Right.
So now they confused, thinking that I got to sleep with every woman that I come in contact with to be called a man.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, the woman, she didn't have the baby by you. You didn't bounce because you don't know what to do. And now she's working. So she's playing two roles.
Right. Child, that's not true.
You understand where I'm coming from? And respect to all single mothers, because let me tell you something. I wouldn't want to be at home with the kids. I ain't gonna lie to you. I got 4 of them. You know, and I make sure, listen, I'm gonna work hard so you don't have to work, because this is a full-time job.
Exactly.
But if I had not have been brought up, like, you know, my parents wasn't together. My grandparents took us took me and my sister in because there were some problems.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
They removed me from a negative situation to
Mm-hmm.
where I was going left, and they got me on up out of there.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, when I came out there, oh, whoa, because now I'm in the suburbs and I'm seeing more of family structures.
Mhm.
When I go to my guy's house, they dad there.
Mm-hmm.
This is amazing. Not only that, am I seeing a guy that's going to work that's coming home to a home.
Exactly.
So it created another picture in my head. Had I never seen that you can survive and be good
And be consistent.
without doing something crazy,
Right.
I don't know where I would be at.
Yeah,
Mhm.
point exactly. There are
That's the
always
separation.
some type of visual inspiration out there, no matter where you're at.
Right.
But let me backtrack a little bit because, the culture and it's lost state right now, and even outside of the culture, like we got a guy that's supposed to be running our U.S. and it's a hot ass mess, and that's just disgusting. But I digress. But I'm gonna backtrack because I'll tell you where exactly the blame starts with the culture. For one, it was the cutbacks on discipline in the home. See, if
Fact.
the child had marks on them and stuff, and I had
Right.
plenty. I had
Oh,
plenty,
my
but
God.
if the child had marks on them,
You
then
wouldn't
yeah,
not to go
knock
do it
on your
again.
door. Yeah, exactly. But the government put laws on it. They can't have wets on them. If you discipline them, they start trying to tell you to
Yeah.
do this stupid ass timeout
gotta
thing.
go through all
Yeah.
You
this.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's
Entitlement.
real whack. But another blame is the single parent homes. Now let
Oh,
me
yeah.
backtrack on the child support because child support wasn't created to, just ruin families. Child support was created because there was irresponsibility involved. It
Right.
didn't come from anywhere.
Right.
You
No,
know,
no.
now here's the
They
thing.
took it-
Even though there's irresponsibility on the lesser parents' half, I'm not saying it's the man. Let me introduce you to myself. My name is Decisive on Air. My government name really ain't nobody's business, but I stood for men's rights. I have a husband who I fought for.
Right.
I had ex-boyfriends who, because I didn't have a kid until I was in my 30s.
Me too.
I had ex-boyfriends and I fought for their rights and got them custody of their children.
Right.
Right.
And,
You know what I'm
and,
saying?
and
But-
when we met, we had that conversation
Mm-hmm.
because I just went through the same thing.
Yeah.
And I've had custody of my boy for a whole year, and guess
Right.
who still pays child support
That's
every
insane.
month?
That's insane.
That's
Yeah, but that
Yeah.
could be taken care of. That could be
But
taken
Oh,
care of.
yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
but-
working through it now.
Uh-huh.
Hopefully.
Yeah, no, you will because they have no choice, But I blame the women because it's been a lot, and even in the past, I thought it developed sometime during the 70s and 80s, but it go way back. It goes further than that. Unfortunately, when you see these families of 17 and 18 kids, and they got 4 and 5 daddies, and that's your great grandmama.
That sounds like
Right.
my family.
It's
My
Mine
mama
too.
Had, my mama had 10 kids, 5 boys, 5 girls.
My great grandmother laid out 2
And we
farms
buy 4.
and a hotel.
But see, the thing about this though, I'm gonna go back into the community thing.
Mhm.
As far as economic growth and building up our communities.
I was getting to that.
A lot of us are lacking the stability because a lot of us are losing our jobs.
Mhm.
Factory workers
Fact.
are
Yeah,
losing
but
their
you know what
jobs.
though? Let me say something about
Big
that.
fact. That's a big
And
fact.
I got men in my family, and I gotta be honest, y'all. I'm looking y'all all in the face. I gotta be honest. The men in my family never went without no job. My daddy didn't have an education.
Right.
My brother did not have an education, but my brother and my dad just retired 3 years ago from Great Lakes. He's been there since he was 19.
Look at that.
But
My
see,
brother, the same thing. My brother ain't got no high school,
Right.
but
He found a way.
But my brother been working since he was 14.
There you
Started
go.
at DSI when he was 14. Used my mama eyeliner to paint on a mustache and go out there and deliver papers and got paid $3.50 every
Right.
week.
well, you know,
What
my
was the
father,
dope boy era?
my
He was
father,
brainwashed, systematically brainwashed into some other
my
stuff.
father was there.
Right. So it
My
was even
father
harder for us.
retired from Lincoln Electric after 37 years. My mother was at the post office over 28 years.
Well,
I
see
mean,
that?
I'm just
But see
saying
what
at the
y'all
minute-
just said.
Yeah,
Yeah.
family. I'm talking about family.
But I don't
Yeah,
come
exactly.
I don't come from a whole
Exactly.
situation
Right.
though.
No,
I don't. My
I'm not
parents
saying
were divorced.
I'm not
Yeah.
saying that, but because your brothers were able to see a man,
Mm-hmm.
you got to think about what's going on right now.
Okay.
Okay. And I'm gonna break this down real quick.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna just say, for instance, we stayed somewhere because I don't want to get the location, but a young lady lived upstairs from us. Cool young lady, work, go get her, pretty. Within the 4 years that she stayed upstairs from us, I seen at least 4 to 5 different men live with her and her children. Okay,
I know that story.
When a young man, and because I'm not a young lady, I can't speak for them. But when a young man seeing different male figures, well, my mama good with him, so who is this guy? I want to learn from him because we longing for a relationship with an older male figure.
Yeah,
But if I'm putting
4 or 5 different men.
Nino Brown in front of her, you know, I'm putting Nino Brown here, then I go get G Money, and then I go get then I go get Marlo from The Wire, and then
sometimes Zeke.
then I might even bring home Cliff Huxtable once in a while. You know what I'm saying? I have different perspectives,
man.
but what I'm seeing ain't adding up, and now my mama, who I care about, is going through heartache and pain.
Yeah.
So now I'm hearing out my little ears, all men ain't S.
Ain't nothing.
Men ain't this, men ain't that.
The systematic brainwash.
In my mind,
That ain't systematic.
in my mind,
What's system? Wait, hold on. What's systematic about that? Wait a minute, that's not the system.
tell him, Pharaoh.
Wait a minute, that's not systematic.
But
That's a personal experience. Ain't nothing systematic
But you gotta
about
understand, though. No,
How
he's
many
right.
years of
Because
experience?
I'm gonna say it. I'm
That's
gonna
how was
say
that systematic
it.
though?
Because
When we talk about systematic,
because it was designed.
It's
It was designed to happen.
Definitely
It was
designed.
designed to happen. When they wrote that little piece of paper with the Willie Lynch, the Willie Lynch
I know I'm about to say
doctrine.
for his name.
yeah, I know. I know.
You know, we on the
That's
same
why they
way.
created
Nigga.
the
Seven up.
INDEPE. That's why they created the independent woman. That depends on the government. Is she really independent?
No,
No. So they created that thought in her mind.
Woman, it depends on the
It's
government.
because they tell her
Young
you're
women.
independent if you do this by yourself.
But you
But she
gotta
doesn't
trust
realize
people.
that I'm not doing it by myself.
You understand that if she's dependent on the government, that means she accepts welfare.
Right.
Most women that
It ain't
consider
just
themselves
that, though.
independent.
It ain't just that, though. 'Cause
Oh
like,
yes.
how many females go out
Most
there
women
and
that
create
consider
jobs? Or how
themselves
many
independent are
entrepreneurs?
working women.
How many,
Right? No,
how many
no, and not
entrepreneurs,
knocking the working women.
How
What
many
he's saying
entrepreneurs?
is
No, the
Hear me out, though. Hear me
definition
out,
of an
though.
independent woman is a
that's the
working woman.
Who makes the
definition.
definition?
That's the definition.
Yes, that's
but
the
a lot
definition.
of them don't
Who's
understand.
Webster?
Like when Beyonce make the song "Bill, Bill, Bill," every woman got that wrong and misconfused. They didn't listen to what she was saying. She said, "Can you pay my telephone bill?
Yeah.
Can you pay my automobile?"
She ain't telling you to do it.
Yeah, exactly.
She said, "I can
Come
do
on
it,
now.
but if you do it, then we can cheat."
Yeah, because you gotta be able to meet me halfway.
So guess what she said? Number one, I still accept a man into my life.
But you
That lady has right now $500 to $600 million, and guess what? She got a husband. And
That's
you
a
mean to tell
billionaire.
me that you make, and not talking about it because you out there going getting what you getting, but you make 20,000. You telling me you don't need a man, and she got 500, and she got one? Come on, man, pay attention to what's going on.
Also, y'all know that she works for Kudra too, which is a drag racer.
Oh yeah.
My man Skits in the building. Young Pharaoh in the building.
I'll be skipping.
ATM Skrill in the house. ATM Skrill is in the house. My man Dirty Red, what's up? Urban Survival, big up.
All
What
sevens.
up? 777.
All
Seven.
sevens.
We keeping it real.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Oh, I like this song. I did people watching us die.
The music world is mourning Grammy-nominated rapper Nipsey Hussle, who was killed in a shooting in Los Angeles. Hussle was shot multiple times yesterday in a parking lot outside his clothing store. Two other men were also shot in stable condition today.
This ain't even right, these people watching us die. Drugs all in the music, it be getting me high. Sometimes I be thinking, I be wondering why. They don't wanna help, they happy watching you cry. This ain't even right, these people watching us die. Drugs all in the music, it be getting me high. Sometimes I be thinking, I be wondering why. They don't wanna help, they happy watching you cry. 1996, we lost that nigga Pop. I was young, I was thuggin', I was on the block. Coming from a broken home, we started slanging rocks. Looking up to all the rappers like this all we got. We lost Big, Soulja Slim, we lost Pot to trust. Maybe I should get a rocket launcher. What they did to Nipsey Hussle, kinda hard to swallow. All he wanted was a good life, rockin' minks. Ended up covered in blood like that nigga Chinks. Rappers not a game, you people tryna play. Not this way, I knew that when they killed Jam Master Jay. R.I.P. to ODB, I can't forget my dog. Yeah. This ain't even right, these people watching us die. Drugs all in the music, it be getting me high. Sometimes I be thinking, I be wondering why. They don't wanna help, they happy watching you cry. This ain't even right, these people watching us die. Drugs all in the music, it be getting me high. Sometimes I be thinking, I be wondering why. They don't wanna help, they happy watching you cry. The music obsolete, they wanna see who next. Hunger Games, they just ran up, started shooting. Every time I watch the tube, I be really tripping. You believe we lost Pimp to some syrup sipping? What? You think we lost Easy to an AIDS infection? That's crazy. I guess we all infected till we learn our lesson. Real. Doctors say we cure AIDS, what you think of that? He don't rap, but I wish that we could bring him back. I do. Bring back Nate Dogg. Bring back Lil Snoop. Dig my niggas out the grave and put them in the coop. Just imagine dedicating your whole life to make it. Then you finally make it, and your life they wanna take it. It's crazy. They in the cemetery, could be making hits. R.I.P. my fallen soldiers, miss my niggas skits. Put your face all on a shirt and share you on a post. Man, I swear for social media, they do the most. This ain't even right, these people watching us die. Drugs all in the music, it be getting me high. Sometimes I be thinking, I be wondering why. They don't wanna help, they happy watching you cry. This ain't even right, these people watching us die. Drugs all in the music, it be getting me high. Sometimes I be thinking, I be wondering why. They don't wanna help, they happy watching you cry.
That's that fight or flight. In the heat of the moment when it goes down, you better hope you got some kind of God energy with you. You're gonna need it.
Breath of fresh air because you know the past couple of weeks I digress. That was really nice.
Yeah. It was fire, man. And when I first heard it, I said, man, I think we got a hit on our hands.
But look what it took for a song like that. You know, people had to literally die for that song to be right.
You see what I'm saying? Yeah.
But that's the difference. But see, you see the
it's real.
You feel his spirit in the song. He wrote it from a place where he's actually thinking. You know, and trust me, by me being in management, I get it.
Right.
I get it. You're looking for a marketing tool to sell your product. I 100% get it. But now I think that it's over-marketed.
Yeah.
And then hearing that from a salesperson or a person that's in management, that might sound weird.
Yeah. So now we know, you know, dealing in sales management and marketing, the next question is the usual, basically, and it's what do you have that's not so much is different, but what do you have that nobody else has? Is the question.
I think that
I'm not asking you personally. I'm just saying for the artists out there that's trying to make it.
Right.
It's like what separates you from the rest of the pack? What do you have that they don't?
Well, see, that's the thing now. You can't have a separation. When we was coming up, you know, I can go listen to Dub C and then I can turn right around and listen to Wu-Tang. You understand where I'm coming from? I can go listen to the Beat Nuts. Somebody not even know who he is.
Lord, you know what I'm saying?
There. Black Monks, all type of stuff like that.
Too, yeah.
Black Sheep.
But then I can turn right around and go listen to Scarface, Too Short. You know what I'm saying? Something like that, because it was a variety of music, and whatever we was feeling, we can go listen to that. So now it's like everybody got one feeling.
Yeah, the art of storytelling just out the window as far as, you know.
That's because the industry took over the music and it became commercial.
Right.
Everything is a commercial to sell you something.
It's always been commercial.
No, I'm talking about it's all a commercial. Like the music is even created to sell you some Louis Vuitton or some Versace.
Right.
It's not real music.
Like that.
You
know, like when Diana Ross was singing, you know, it was her and Revlon.
Right.
You know, like, I mean, it's always been about that.
If it's 30 artists that come out today, it'll be 30 commercials. That's what I mean. It used to be more of a little balance back then. You know what I mean?
Now
it's just all that.
But see, But
that's why that song stand out so much.
But because it's digital and it's TV.
Exactly. Because it's understandable.
But that's what TV was invented for. People think that TV was invented for entertainment, and it wasn't. It was invented to market your products.
You gotta understand this too, Red. America is a company.
It's 100%.
So that's designed for sales.
That's why they call it corporate America.
Right.
Exactly.
And I have no problem with that. It's just to the point of
they turn us into machines.
Well, let me let y'all know that please call in. I ain't begging or nothing, but
call in, man.
216-939-5087. That's for all the No Static Talk radio shows, including this one. Good morning, good morning.
Good morning, good morning.
I like that. Good morning, good
morning.
7. Okay, so Nomad has a question for you, and I think I'm gonna say I was gonna ask you again too. Okay, so Young Pharaoh.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask you again because when I asked you before, you said, you live in this life. You know what I'm saying? And to come from what you
the music?
Yeah, so sit up and talk to me. Tell me now with these brothers here, what is your inspiration? I know you done had your ups and your downs, but tell me about your ups and your downs. And it's not that, it's important for people to know your business, but it's important for people to see your inspiration. Yeah, it's not about, a thought, because we don't care what they think, but some care about the inspiration behind it all. It's about encouragement and letting somebody know that they can move forward, even though they went through this stuff too, and somebody out there just like you.
Exactly. Well, first and foremost, I'm the last of 5.
Okay.
I come from a broken home.
Come on now, come on.
My mother had 5 kids, about 3 different baby daddies.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? And if you understand, even from her perspective and from the male's perspective, like somebody don't really want to come into a relationship with all these kids.
Yeah.
But they might, say you get her pregnant. You don't want to stay there and take care of all these kids. You might try in the beginning, but it's usually hard. You feel what I'm saying? So it's understandable on both parts. But with that being said, just to maintain the household, she had to work like 2 jobs. We moved out the projects, and when she got us out of there, she wanted to keep us out of there. You
Go ahead, Ma.
So she worked. I never saw her.
Okay.
Rest in peace with my mother. That's the Hutchinson too.
Okay.
So she worked 2 jobs. Like my whole life, I never saw my mother. But intervals in between that, you know what I'm saying? And I was a knucklehead, so I was never allowed in the house. So I was always locked out. That goes to the homelessness. You know what I'm saying? I was out there for real. You feel me? But whatever the case may be, all I saw was the people that came from that life, but they was the only ones that embraced me or showed me love. I never felt love outside of that. You see what I'm saying? And this is my only family. This is my first cousin. And I got another first cousin, which is Johnny Dollar. Shout out to Johnny Dollar.
Johnny Dollar.
And
What's up, bro?
But you see, I was born in Oklahoma. My mother's from Kansas.
Wow.
So we had no family here. You feel what I'm saying?
Wow.
And on my father's side of the family, I had one cousin. My other cousin got killed. He got murdered. And threw out on the freeway. R.I.P. Andre, that's my cousin. So I got one first cousin on my father's side. So really, I grew up with no family. So the streets was my home. You know what I'm saying? That's my family. That's why I represent like I do. You know what I mean? But these are all my brothers. I'm God, but I represent the 7. You feel what I'm saying? So we all one. With that higher consciousness, whatever the case may be. But I practice mind over matter. So a lot of the things I went through, I was able to get through it because, you know what I'm saying, I'm so strong mentally. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I spent 4 years of my life in prison. And it'd be like every time I get locked up, I had like 60 tickets to a show I'm about to do in my pocket. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm really sitting in the cell like, damn, I could be on stage. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You feel me? Now I'm about to go to jail. I don't know if this is what you feel what I'm saying? But I come from homelessness, so
yeah.
It ain't really a problem.
Well, you know what? Let me commend you, my brother. Let me get, because you know what? I don't believe in letting somebody leave here and then you giving, well, they were a good person. I believe in giving people their flowers. Shout out to Dr. Smith down the hall. I believe in giving people their flowers while they're here on earth. And yeah, absolutely. Let me commend you on you making a better choice for yourself alone by the people that you choose to be around.
I made a couple of choices.
You know, because it starts in the middle. Absolutely. I mean, everybody did. Ain't nobody. Let me tell you something. Some of the best judges got a filthy past. You know, some of our best people, you know, it takes something.
We come from that, so we understand.
Yeah, it takes something. It takes you going through something sometimes. Not for everybody. Sometimes people just have a good life and they're fortunate in that sense. But for some, it takes going through the trenches in order to build yourself up, like learn from your unfortunate events. And it's just like that. You don't have to knock it. Ain't no knocking you
I
in
take
that.
the bitter with the sweet.
Yeah, it ain't no knocking in it. It ain't to brag about, but you don't knock it either. No, I commend you for, you know, looking to the light and being around good brothers.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying, and living your life. Congratulations, and you know, don't look back. Don't look back. Don't look back. You know, and I'm sorry about your mother.
Yeah.
You know, but she was a really good woman.
Yo, my auntie was one of the best.
That was my best friend.
Cause, hey, she could have sat around. You know,
man, she used to teach me all kind of stuff.
I mean,
Yeah, most definitely.
yeah, I mean,
Plus, I watched all the sacrifices she made for
yeah,
me.
she could have just sat on it, you know,
and
and searched for a check. Cause I know women that had 7 kids, you know, 3, 4 baby daddies, and you know they search for a check their whole life.
Exactly.
They whole life. It's in my life. They whole life. Just like for you, look, I got a friend who tricked her whole life. She never worked a job ever. She tricked her whole life. Her son go to college right now, one of the best.
Hey.
Up north.
You know,
up north, you know what I'm saying?
And you know,
and she just found out her youngest daughter's father isn't.
But see, that's the thing, you know, and that's why I said I'm not gonna never be no hypocrite. I don't knock nobody for what they do.
It's the story.
What we saying is, it's the how you doing it. That's out of order now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it was always a game. I mean, we black. We live our life by the game.
Yeah, we live the best way possible. We
right.
make it work.
Well, you ain't got no choice.